Hey guys, welcome back. John here, and today I'm going to talk about what I think for me are the top 3 ways to coexist with your non-vegan coworkers, especially during the holiday time. Um, People are talking about food. Everybody's got something on their mind. Everyone's talking about their plans. Maybe they're going away, see family or whatever, and people are going to be talking about, just feasts and what they had for Christmas dinner and things like that. So for me, around the holidays is one of those more difficult times to remain sort of not passive, but cooperative, should we say, with coworkers. Because obviously, as a vegan, we hear all this stuff and we think, yes, but this, but that, and we really just want to educate people, and with good reason, obviously. But when it comes to with coworkers, especially if you work, with a pretty close knit group that you have to see every day, um, it's a little bit harder to like just come out to them with information without them thinking you're being pushy or whatever. And even if you're not, so I'm not saying to be a pacifist. I'm not saying you should just shy away and not be active. But there's a good way that you can be, in my opinion, a really good activist while still just kind of keeping cool about it. And that comes to number one, and that is to just keep calm. Because the best way to show you're confident and the best way to get a point across to somebody else and not have them doubt you is just to be calm about it. Just be very, hey, this is how it is, and have that little bit of a zen nature about you. That, hey man, this is my situation, and here we are having this conversation, and yeah. And so that kind of leads into a second tactic that I think is really, really useful and really important, to communicate. And it's something we should probably even use in other areas of our life, not just when it comes to dealing with coworkers about veganism, but it's listening. So we've got to stay calm and we've really got to listen. And I know that's really hard sometimes because we hear the same stupid shit over and over and over again, and we would just want to lose our minds and freak out and, probably punch somebody in the face. But at the end of the day, we just have to realize that these are people who, to them, have genuine concerns, even if we know that they're just completely not legitimate concerns. And sometimes people are just trolling you to get a reaction out of you. But I think most of the time, when it's like friends or family or people that you see every day, actual acquaintances, coworkers, people are, legitimately giving what's on their mind, even if it isn't really all that well thought out. So you kind of have to really listen and see, like, okay, what is their stance on this? Like, what is important to them, so that you have some foundation of a way that you can get through to them. And that leads into number 3, which I think is just to be relevant. So if you're speaking to somebody who, is always talking about health, always talking about how they want to lose some weight, or they want to do this, or they want to do that, or they want to, get fit, or whatever it may be, then a relevant way to bridge the gap between, them and a conversation that could lead into talking about veganism is to mention health aspects and to get into that. And I mean, 9 times out of 10, there will be a natural chance for conversation to start where it actually does make sense, that you can tie in something. Maybe you're sitting there eating your lunch or whatever, and somebody makes a comment about, oh, that looks good or something, and so there is plenty of opportunity, and you can kind of set things up to create those opportunities. But when they happen, we need to be relevant. Because if somebody's just going off about, like, hey, they're hunters, they don't care about animals, stuff like that, there's no point in talking to them about what happens in a slaughterhouse. They probably don't care if they're going out and hunting and killing their own food and then doing what they have to do to that. Like, that's probably not the avenue. So just being relevant, but it really just does come down to that foundation of just being calm and expressing confidence in your stance. because you will never see somebody go into a debate or go into any kind of a running for, whether it be an interview for a job or a political thing. If they seem frazzled or they're just not with it, people pick up on that, and that shows that that's a shakiness, and it shows up as like a weakness or, you know, a lack of confidence in their own message. So definitely I think that staying calm allows you to listen, to see what is relevant to the audience that you happen to have in front of you. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. Those are my top 3 tips to communicating with non-vegans, especially during the holidays when food is of the utmost importance on everybody's mind, it seems. So thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments below what kind of tactics you use, or what kind of strategy, I guess, if you don't want to speak of tactics. I guess it isn't really a war, although it sort of is. But anyways, yeah, let me know what you think and what kind of practices you use and take to get through to people, and you know, whether you've had some success. But that's about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.